Seriously, guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously. As a programmer, I'm actually feeling insulted that people don't actually recognize what I do for others. I've worked my ass for various. I've worked my ass off for various things. Like, well, at least I was very active in the Super Smash Bros. Hacking community, and I feel like I actually should back off from all this bullshit. Seriously, you know what I've done? I've tried to reverse yeah. I've tried to identify and reverse certain file formats for you guys. For you guys, I've recreated the TPL format so that it actually outputs in PNG format instead of uh, TGA format. You know what the TPL converter is used for now? It's used actually is the source code or um, yeah it's the source code is used as a base for AIS. Don't know what the acronym stands for, but it's the model converter that Ferox made. He actually said he used my program as a base, and I'm actually happy that he actually used my source code for something. Um, the LZ77 extractor was also my programming. I completely programmed that thing out of nothing basically. There was no references other than uncompressed versions of the same files on the Super Smash Bros. Brawl disk. Uh, I think that the source is being used in uh, SSB Arc, but I'm not sure. If they did use my source, then I'm actually happy that they could learn something from it. And if not, then I'm also happy that they actually figured it out themselves. Anyway, being a programmer actually is an ungrateful job. You make stuff for other people, without actually asking credit for it or knowing what they'll use it for. And if you don't make it open source and such, they're gonna use it for things you can't control. When I make my programs, at least, I make it for others. I don't ask credit. I actually ask nothing. The only thing I ask is a little respect. I I deserve a little bit respect, a little bit of recognition. Uh, it's pretty much also like in Mugen. I feel like I should deserve some recognition. There's one person who recognizes me as a true Mugen creator. His username is PZT. Also, he's also a brawl hacker. I have a feeling that he's the only one who actually gives a shit about what I make. He doesn't force me to actually create Homestar, which I actually canceled because of you fucking whiners. I mean, stop fucking bothering me about fucking Homestar. I'm actually done with that character. You know why? Because some fucker actually bothered me with questions like, will you finish this character? When will you finish it? Can I have this prize? Fuck you, man. I I explicitly asked you not to do that. And what do? You ignore me. You're just showing that you don't have respect for people like me, for programmers or for scripters, because basically uh, it's it's not really a programming. It's scripting, Mugen. Um, I'm pretty much. I'm yeah. I'm really pissed off right now. I actually need to take a dump, but I actually took the time to actually record this video to tell you I I actually deserve some respect. I don't really need people to show their respect for what I do or something. I just don't want people to take to take all these stuff I create for granted. Sure, I don't have a separate page for all these all these hacks and um, or these programs, but does it does do they have to be there? No, they don't have to be there. I don't have to make uh, a website. If people can actually host it on their own site, it's a pro for me because then I won't have to use my own bandwidth. But people shouldn't just think that I didn't do jack for this community. Sure, I hacked Ash into Ash stage, but with respect, I actually didn't originally didn't include Ash in Ash stage. I actually um, required you to install Ash over Ash stage over Ash, out of respect of the original creator. And what does this original creator do? He says my program is a potatoes, which first of all doesn't make any sense. And second, it actually spawned a new uh, phrase for me. Uh, but seriously, you are using SSB extract. I helped Heinerman with creating actually decoding some file formats. Not a lot, but I at least did some attempts to decode some file formats. I was also a little bit involved with helping out with model format. Not fully. I only had some small snippets. Uh, but yeah, I feel like I deserve more respect than I actually get right now. Because seriously, okay, you don't have to know my name. Sure, my username is splashed all over this place uh, from a Power Web forum to some random anime forum. I think I have my username all over this place. I even have an eBay account with the suffix MVW, standing for Multiverse Works, but that's not the point. But it's not really likely that you won't recognize my username in the areas you're looking for. I'm known in Mugen, not well known, but known enough because mainly for my various stages like Mushroom Kingdom and in a lesser extent the Butter Building. Uh, I'm also known in the Smash community for well basically two programs, TPL converter and LZ77X. So it's pretty much bullshit if you say that I suck and I didn't do anything in the Brawl community, or in well, mainly in the Brawl community because that's where I get the most shit. At least at Mugen, I actually get some recognition. It's it's only sad that I don't get respect, and you should really respect the things we programmers do for you guys because without us, you guys would be helpless.